Mike, I just think it's important that they put everything else aside and just play ball. Don't worry about the ramifications if they're not successful. Just envision how are they going to play a very good basketball game, and then let the process take care of itself. Wait on Rondo early.
Well, an interesting change to start. Ray Allen fires away. That won't go. Doc Rivers told his team after they won Game 5 to go up 3-2. I told them we've won nothing. This Heat team certainly more than capable of coming back and winning Game 6. And boy, with the momentum shift then. Pierce on James. Wade back to James. Open jump shot.
Good post move. Good drive by Wade. That's an excellent shot.
Chalmers deflects it out of the hands, but right to Ray Allen. Awkward running shot, but Allen gets the Celtics on the board.
But Mike, that is where the Celtics had the advantage over Miami late in Game 5. It's loose balls. They've got to come up with that if you want to win on the road.
The phrase the coaches love, 50-50 balls. Eric Spoelstra said Boston got many of those. Wade double teamed as he has seen all series long. Chalmers spots up, and that's a three. And Mario Chalmers has shown throughout his brief career, he's played well in big games and is not afraid of the big moment.
And Wade did a good job there, taking the double team and just moving the ball to the weak side.
Meanwhile, you could say that about every member of the Celtics with the big three in Rondo is Garnett. Garnett was magnificent in Game 5 for Boston. So many big plays.
And they took advantage of the switch there where James was on Garnett, went to the post up.
You have to imagine, again, all playoff games like this, Jeff, but the adrenaline right now just must be flying through them. Battier, nice little pump fake, and a runner. That's not his shot. Celtics fumble it a bit, but come up with it. Rondo on the drive, splits two defenders, stolen from behind by Chalmers. Chalmers left his feet, but Wade able to gather. Battier this time winds up and hits a three.
And Mike, like you said, that's his shot, the spot up three. I do like him from the corner sometimes driving it, but he's got to drive it deeper than that runner he took was too far out.
Miami's been shooting a lot of threes in this series. As Garnett guarded by LeBron James. Pierce, that was short, and James the rebound. The Heat's only shooting 29% from downtown. James blows past Pierce and throws it down. And the Heat quickly with a 4-point lead. Stolen by Rondo. He's been averaging over 2 steals a game in the postseason. Oh, nice move to the basket. Banks it in.
Terrific steal, and then again, the patience in transition to take advantage of opportunities.
Haslam cuts back door. Pierce with a block. Rondo bounce pass to Garnett. Knocked out of his hands, picked up by Chalmers. We've seen some terrific rejections in this series. Pierce with a beauty right there. As Chalmers gets it inside, Wade comes up short, and Bass the rebound. Up-tempo, alley-oop, Garnett. Another beautiful pass from Rondo. Paul Pierce all series long having to guard LeBron James. James with the jump shot is good. Rondo already calling out orders. He's become one of the more vocal guys. You hear him yelling throughout, trying to lob it in there. Ill-advised pass broken up by Miami. Pass inside to Haslam. Battier off the dribble. And Shane Battier with a couple of jumpers here in the first quarter. See Wade looking around. Bass pass off the dribble. Has the height advantage on Battier, but Battier does a good job. And then a foul on Chalmers as Chalmers and Ray Allen get involved in some pushing and shoving. Chalmers explaining himself to Tom Washington. Ray Allen, who normally doesn't go back, objected to something, and a technical foul has been called. As Chalmers gets hit with a technical. And you look at LeBron James, who's an unselfish superstar. Many of the things that he does is normally what we applaud. But they are still a team that people like to root against. As Wade flips it up, perhaps not as much as last year. But still, they're the villains in many cases. Rondo, jump shot.
Again, not matched up in transition. Rondo walks in to that 15-footer. To me, he's got to continue to shoot that ball to put maximum pressure on their defense.
By the way, that last foul on Boston was against Pierce, his first. Wade trying to get free. Allen is on LeBron James, wants to post him up on the mismatch. Shot clock down to 3. Difficult shot from James, gets it to go. And he's 3 for 4 to start. And you talked about this earlier. The Miami Heat probably prefer to see James get everybody else involved early as opposed to looking for a shot early.
Through the first 2 years, that's when they played their best. When he's been able to distribute and then score late.
Pierce and a shot. It will not count in the act of shooting. Doc Rivers doesn't agree.
I'm still surprised, Mike, that that's not a continuation.
Pierce in and out that time. Stevenson trying to keep it alive, but Wade comes up with it. Inside the Bosch. Bosch played well in the first half of Game 5, but did play many minutes, just under 4 in the second half. Oh, nice pass from Wade.
And I think Miami has to do that. Get Bosch setting screens on the ball, roll to the rim, and then play out of that. It really doesn't matter if it's James and Bosch, Wade and Bosch, or Chalmers and Bosch.
Ray Allen can't connect, and Wade comes flying in, but can't hold on to it. Much to the delight of the crowd. Wade takes a hit in the head with the basketball.
But Mike, that's the type of effort that's needed to win on the road against a great basketball team.
Michael Petrus comes in. Ray Allen sits down. Pierce guarded by James. Trying to get it inside. Deflected. Celtics sloppy. They've got 4 turnovers. James on the run. Gets inside. Count it and 1. And they're the transition baskets that the Celtics have done such a good job all series stopping. Not going to stop that one. Pass against Battier. Giving up some height and giving up a lot of weight. Pass goes up and under. Excellent defense from Battier. Mike Miller just checked in the rebound. An impressive start for the Miami Heat. James for 3. Puts it in. LeBron James from downtown. He's got 12 already. And the Heat have scored 10 in a row. Rondo. Count it and 1. Got hit off balance and he banks it in. And we'll have a timeout. Heat by 8. Norris Cole is in for the first time, as is Keon Dooling for Boston. Petrus on James. James spins, trying to draw some contact. Boy, what a great start for LeBron James. 6 of 7 from the field.
And he's in the paint. In the post.
Pierce to Garnett, nearly stolen by Cole. And Petrus was out of bounds. That's 5 Boston turnovers already. What was your thoughts on Bosch's minutes in Game 5?
I thought he had some good moments, particularly the offensive rebounding sequences. I think right now he has a tough matchup because who does either he or Haslam guard? Is it going to be Paul Pierce as Bosch knocks it in?
They have missed Bosch's jump shot. Doc Rivers even said, we've been able to trap Dwayne Wade. It's going to be a lot more difficult with Bosch on the floor. Even though Wade not out there right now. Rondo looking for an opening. Back to Garnett. Good open look for Kevin Garnett.
That's a great play by Rondo. Getting deep in the lane, the hook pass on target.
Good defense there from Petrus. Petrus gets right up in him. James on the drive. Strip gets it back. Lost it again. Ball still loose. And Pierce comes out of the pack. Shot clock turned off. Rondo looking. And Rondo got bumped by Cole. And he made his move to the basket. That's Cole's first, and the Heat in the penalty. Rondo hitting the free throw. Rondo, meanwhile, Garnett, one of the reasons he has such a high shooting percentage in these playoffs is Rondo's ability to put the ball right on the money time and time again. Wade gets inside. Nice fake, and Wade gets his first field goal. And one of the interesting parts of this game, Jeff, and so much is riding on it, is, you know, the pressure for LeBron James to get the victory and to get into the NBA Finals. You get the feeling he could score 40 as a foul's called on Haslam. And if they don't win, he's still going to get so much of the criticism.
And you alluded to it earlier, Mike. It's unfair. Chris Bosh has been hurt. They don't have a lot of scoring options besides Wade, James, and Bosh. And terrific play by Rondo as Garnett spun out from that three-quarter front. But LeBron James, I just have a feeling a lot of people are just waiting to pin failure on him versus objectively evaluate his game.
As Daniels called for a foul on Dwayne Wade, he has put up superb numbers throughout the playoffs and in this series, averaging about 31 a game as Eric Spoelstra looks on.
I mean, think about it. Who on the Celtics is being judged even close to as harshly as James? Paul Pierce has some nights where he doesn't shoot well, but he doesn't need to because they have 3 Hall of Fame starters and an emerging point guard that's playing as well as anyone.
He's averaging almost 32 a game and 10 rebounds a game. But again, fair or not fair, it's the world in which we live in right now, the sports world and the sports coverage from the fans and the media.
Well, let's change it then, Mike. Because it's not fair. It's not just. It's not right.
Rondo hits it. Dooling kicks it out. Ray Allen for 3. It's good. Keon Dooling cuts to the basket, sets that whole play up. And now Miami wants timeout. Pick up the fight. And that's what Paul Pierce described this series, the good old-fashioned bar fight, as James hits it again.
And Mike, they went to the zone, and LeBron James did exactly what he should. Get in the middle of the zone. It's more like a switching man. He was guarded by Rondo, and he posted him up and shot right over the top of him.
Rondo, after hitting his first 4 shots, this is his next 2. I'm sure Doc Rivers doesn't want him to hesitate then. James, meanwhile, he is knocking down everything. He's 8 for 9 from the field, 18 points, and we still have just under 9 to play in the second.
And remember, last game he started 7 for 9.
Garnett gets inside, blocked by Bosch. And Haslam with the rebound.
And just having more size on the floor with 2 big guys gives them such a much better chance defensively.
Haslam left open. Bosch, the offensive rebound. Haslam again. This time it's good. And you see Chris Bosch, what his presence can do. Block shot at one end, offensive rebound at the other. And this is the largest lead so far. Doc Rivers doesn't like what he sees, so he calls timeout. Inside, pass blocked by James, but a foul.
I'm going to say this. I would love to go to a World Cup game sometime. That's my one of my bucket lists.
Why don't you go this for the opener?
Can't get tickets.
Bass continues his terrific free throw shooting in these playoffs and knocks down another.
And when they were struggling in the first half of Game 5 to score, Brandon Bass came up with 10 big first half points to sort of hold them over and keep them within striking distance.
Well, they've had other scorers help out the last couple of games, whether it was Petrus in game 5, Bass, Keon Dooling had a double-figure game. James tries again and puts it in again. 9 for 10 from the field. Right now, unstoppable, and some of these are tough, tough shots. Pass inside, Rondo throws it away. James coming into this game in his previous 8 elimination games, averaging almost 30 a game. He's put up tremendous numbers. Certainly Boston fans remember when he had the 45 back in 2008 when he was with Cleveland. Pierce had 41 and Boston defeated the Cavaliers on their way to the championship. James again. He right now is at a special zone here in the first half. And the lead is 15. A nervous crowd right now here in Boston. Here's just 1 of 4 to start. Garnett has James on him. Nice turnaround from Kevin Garnett for his 4th field goal. He's got 8. We're at the midway point, 2nd quarter. So far, it's been LeBron James and the Heat. Rondo, nice entry pass. Bass flips it up and count it with a foul. He credits Stan Van Gundy for making him a better defender for the couple of years he played down in Orlando.
Well, it certainly was a lopsided trade. Boston got a guy who can shoot, but also is very...
As Pierce picks up his 3rd, Jeff.
And that's a tough foul.
Doc Rivers will have to take Pierce out. James hits the free throw. LeBron James has 24 points, and we still have 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the second.
But, Mike, it's a fine line between how much do you expect this guy to take and make tough shots versus more team-oriented stuff. You want to milk the hot hand, but you can't try to over-milk it.
Chalmers on Ray Allen. Allen looking to post him up. Short rebound tip taken by Haslam. Haslam already with 7 rebounds. Wade. James without the headband draws another foul as Rondo picks up his first. And remember in the second round where they were down 2-1 to Indiana, in big trouble, down by 11. LeBron James had one of the best games he's ever had in a playoff. 40 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists as they even things up with the Pacers. Here again in such a critical, crucial situation for them. He is exploding to start. Bass to drive, flips it up and in. Oh, nice shot from Bass. Under 5 to play. Petrus now on James. Bosch sets. That one in and out. Rebound falls to the floor. Garnett has it. James Rondo the fake and puts it in. He is so crafty around the basket.
The perfect turn. The hesitation and then the flip underneath the arm to score.
If you want to be an optimistic Celtic fan, as Haslam lines that up and gets that to go, you can say despite the brilliance of LeBron James, the team was only at the time down by 10, now 12. 12 points for Rondo. He's the only Celtic in double figures. 12 of their 33. Sees the opening again. Kicks it out to Bass. Good open look for Bass. Brandon Bass having an impact. 8 points. Under 3 to play here in the second. Rondo tripped up by Bosch. And they're in the penalty, so Rondo back to the line. LeBron's big first half. And he has 25 points now. That's not even the most scored in a half by a Heat player in this postseason. Remember Dwayne Wade en route to that 41-point game in Game 6, the clincher against Indiana in the second round. He had 26 points in the first half of that game. Tim Hardaway once had 26 points for the Heat. Most points ever in a half in a playoff game. Sleepy Floyd, 39. Charles Barkley once had 38.5. That's some serious scoring.
That is.
Meanwhile, with all the heroics of LeBron James, Boston only down by 8. The chanting defense, LeBron James hasn't seen that yet. Petrus, good defense there, though. Double team. Chalmers puts up a 3 and nails it. And that shows you, that particular play shows you how strong LeBron James is. A big double team, and he still rifles a pass out of it. Rondo gets inside. 16 for Rondo.
But after a made basket, I'm not understanding why they can't get matched up. Why was Shane Battier on Rondo?
It's happened numerous times in this series. Good double team, but Bass thrown away by Wade. Chalmers comes in and knocks Rondo to the ground. His elbow, though, has him shooting 6 of 8 from the field. It's the left elbow, however, his non-shooting elbow. That's the one that he hurt last year against the Miami Heat in the second round, that Game 3.
And right now, when Dwayne Wade is posting, they're coming from the baseline side to double. So they got to make sure they get good spacing and good movement off the ball.
Bosh down low against Ray Allen. Turns, little jump hook, won't go. James comes flying in and throws it down. He's got 27 first half points. Rondo looking for the opening again. And gets the banker to go. He's got 19 first half points.
He's doing a good job as Wade goes under the screen of changing directions and making it hard for Wade to know which way he's coming off.
Remember, Rondo has the highest scoring game in these playoffs, the 44 points in Game 2. James fouled by Garnett.
Look at all the gold, both in his bank account and on this shot chart.
He has been magnificent. He has 27 points and he's missed 3 free throws. .28 first half points.
But even though the Celtics have taken this assault by James, again, they're hanging in, hanging around, and they're finding something with Rondo on the pick and roll.
Rondo's forced a number of passes and he's had a number of turnovers. Wade drives, throws it behind James, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ray Allen.
And Wade's got to try to finish that in, over, or around Ray Allen. He's coming full speed. He's got the advantage.
Celtics, meanwhile, 9 turnovers. Rondo's tried to make some extra special passes as James hits another, a 30-point first half. Lead back up to 11. He's 12 of 13 from the field. Petrus way off. And Bosh says slow it down.
I like what Bosh has given him tonight. Even though it's not huge numbers, the added size has had an impact. And if you're James, drive it at Garnett and get Bosh a shot.
Shot clock down to 5. James fires a 3. Bass the rebound. Still 6 seconds remaining. Rondo pushing. Rondo sidesteps to the basket, won't go. And a collision down the other end. It's going to go against, I believe they call a foul against the Celtics.
Brandon Bass on the second shot.
And Boston's in the penalty. That's a bad foul because it's going to give free throws to Miami. And now Wade will go to the line. Wade's just 1 of 6 from the field. And the crowd a little ornery with that call. Well, remember last night in Oklahoma City, San Antonio had a 15-point lead and then had a spectacular second half. Celtics are going to need that. With 3/10 of a second, Rondo will just throw it in. Petrus throws it up, and that will end the first half. And the Celtics find themselves down by 13 here in Game 6, mainly because of brilliance of LeBron James. 30 first half points. Garnett now picks him up on the switch. Wade comes off the screen. Wade the drive. Difficult shot there from Wade. Just his second field goal, but it puts Miami's lead back to 15, largest of the game. A nervous crowd right now. Pierce to Rondo. The hesitation, now throws it back up. Pierce again off the mark. Pierce just 1 of 6 from the field.
Terrific defensive sequence by the Heat.
James, he has been in complete control so far. Falling away, gets that to go off the glass. The largest lead of the night, Miami by 17. Inside Garnett for the lay-in. Good entry pass from Rondo. And a technical foul on Kevin Garnett. A taunting technical on Garnett. Well, you're not supposed to touch the ball when it goes through, but coming up on 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Another entry pass inside for Garnett.
And great read by Rondo as Haslam went to Ray Allen because he had created separation off that pin down.
Garnett on James. Haslam way short. Rondo to Pierce. Pierce for 3. Bass on the follow. Timeout Miami. Back in Boston, the crowd alive once again. They've watched their Celtics fall behind as Chris Bosh still has not come on here in the third period. Bosh played in that first half, played 15 minutes. James mishandles it. Drives on Bass. Pull-up jumper. Off the mark. Haslam lost it. Rondo the rebound. Rondo pushing. Rondo probing. Back to Pierce. Pierce puts it up and in. And the lead is cut to 10.
Another great decision by Rondo. The right pass at the right time.
8 assists for Rondo to go along with 19 points. Wade mishandles it, gets it back. Left hand won't go. Haslam the rebound and gets hammered on the follow. That last foul on Ray Allen. Haslam will go to the line. How about Haslam? The last 3 games, counting tonight, and we still obviously have more than a quarter and a half. He's got 39 rebounds in the last 3 games. Battier sits down and Chris Bosh enters here in the third.
Well, there's only been 5 offensive rebounds between the 2 teams. So if you're Miami right now, you're asking yourself, all right, if I'm not on the board and I'm not back, to borrow the great Hubie Brown line, where are you? You got to be either on the board or back.
Celtics have come out strong on the boards in the third after getting beaten badly in the first half on that. Bass fakes and drives back to Rondo. Rondo the little floater. And Bosh the rebound.
Good extra pass by Bass to Rondo.
Rondo picks him up on a switch. Rondo trying to poke it away, and James floats it up and in. 34 now for LeBron James. Pass inside the pass. Fake and finish. Now you talked about small lineups before. This time when Garnett comes out here in the third, Petrus comes in. Brandon Bass is the biggest guy on the floor for Boston. And their small ball has been effective at times. Bad pass from Bosh, stolen by Pierce. Rondo to Pierce. And he couldn't hold on. James down the other way, kicks it out. Chalmers right corner. That's a three. And what a big turnaround. It could have been a 10-point game. Instead it goes to 15. Good job from Bosch. Pierce creates some space and gets that one to go.
That ability to spin and step back simultaneously is special.
James jab steps on Petrus. Now the jump shot. That's been going in all night long. He's got 36 points, 15 of 20 from the field. Largest lead has been 17. Pierce gets inside, blocked by Bosch. Pierce gets it back. Bosch all over him, deflects it out of bounds. Boston with 3.6 to shoot.
And Bosch has done a good job moving his feet on these switches of the pick and roll against Pierce.
Rondo lobs it in. Pierce gets it. Battier right on. Pierce puts it up at the buzzer. Won't go. Rondo tips it. Bass gets it back to Rondo. He lays it in. And a technical foul call. I believe it's on LeBron James. Here's the drive. Flips it up. Won't go. Tipped in by Petrus. That's the first bench points for the Boston Celtics.
5 straight points off second shots. They had a chance up 15 to defensive rebound and go on the attack. Instead, give up 2 second shots, and it's down to 10.
Crowd back into it again.
And I'm not a fan of how they're playing right now offensively.
James for 3, does it again. 39 points, and Miami back up by 13. What a performance so far for LeBron James. 39 points in 34 minutes. He has yet to sit. Ray Allen off the screen, answers back, a 2-pointer. Timeout Miami. He has been poised, under control, but at the same time attacking right from the opening tip.
And it shouldn't surprise anyone when a great player plays great.
James turnaround jumper, drills it. 41 points. And the lead back to 13.
Good simple play. Got the switch they wanted, the matchup they wanted with Rondo on James. Took advantage.
Pierce with 6 to shoot. Battier falls down. Pierce leans in. That won't go. Pierce the rebound. Back out. Ray Allen has it. And Allen fouled by Miller. That's the 3rd team foul. First on Miller. 6.2. Plenty to shoot here. Plenty of time in the 3rd. Pierce comes off the screen. Nice feed inside to Garnett. Garnett shot won't go. Wade maybe altered that shot. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end. They've got to find a way to stop LeBron James, who remains in the game. James and Rondo have played the entire way. Rondo misses. James his 11th rebound to go along with 41 points. And we've just begun the 4th quarter. Wade on the pull-up. Kicks his legs and knocks it in. He's got 11. And the lead back to 15.
And Joel Anthony in for the first time because they think he's their best post defender on Garnett and best pick and roll defender.
Single coverage right now. Garnett, tough baseline jumper, way off. Well, we've seen so many big comebacks, Jeff, throughout this postseason, but right now the Heat are in control. Wade, reverse, banks it in. Pretty play from Wade, and it's back to 17.
Good extra pass by Shane Battier. Expect Garnett to try to roam off Joel Anthony more and more.
Pierce pass deflected out of bounds. Wade just 4 of 12, but is hit 2 of them here to start the 4th quarter. Rondo's been their leading scorer with 21. Pierce steps back. Line drive is good. Pierce just 4 of 17 from the field. He's had good looks.
And Dooling's ball pressure has had an impact in a lot of these games.
Good defense on Chalmers, but got overtly aggressive and whacked him on the arm for his first foul.
I think when that happens, Wade or James should handle the ball.
Wade has it, kicks it out. Battier likes that corner three and knocks it in. And it's an 18-point lead, largest of the night. Timeout, Boston. And the TD Garden has grown very quiet. LeBron James and the Heat right now putting on a clinic. James stays on the floor. Out there with Wade, Chalmers, Battier, and Joel Anthony. Anthony really battling. Nice feed inside. Shot blocked by James, but a foul. And that's his second. Pierce will go to the line. Well, everything working tonight for Eric Spoelstra and the Heat. Celtics have missed free throws tonight, 8 of 13. Spoelstra's taken a lot of heat last couple of days as his team lost 3 in a row. And he told them before the game, tonight is one of those, it's a test of character. Right now they are passing the test with flying colors.
Well, little 2-2-1, back to their zone.
James again, 43 points. He is knocking down jump shot after jump shot, mixing it in with some dunks, some alley-oops, some spin moves, some fallaways. This is one of the most incredible performances of his career. Rondo loses it. Wade comes up with it. Wade wants a clear out, drives on Pierce. And an offensive foul. Wade picks up his second. He's got 43 already. That 49-point game against Orlando, that was game 1 of that series. They lost that game. The 48-point game was the one where he had 25 consecutive in the fourth quarter and overtime. As Pierce comes up short, James with his 12th rebound. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It has been all Heat. James, another jump shot. And a rare time he's off tonight. Crowd booing James. What else can they do? They've not been able to stop him. Chalmers inside, knocked away by Dooling. Pierce.
That was a loose possession by Miami. The first shot and the turnover.
Pierce against Chalmers. Lost the handle, gets it back, trying to find it, and they jump on top of him. And a jump ball. Eric Spoelstra up clapping. He is fired up for the way his team has performed here tonight. On the brink of elimination. Trying to force that game 7, which will be Saturday night in Miami. Still 8:26 remaining. The Heat, again, in complete control tonight. And I don't think anyone expected this game to be this one-sided. Wade inside, flips it up, won't go. The follow is good. And Wade coming alive here in the fourth quarter. He's got 6 of his 15. A 21-point Miami lead.
And I like the matchups that they've had tonight with Wade guarding Rondo.
And Rondo way off.
And putting Chalmers on Ray Allen right from the start.
James drives. Inside to Wade. Another nice pass. Wade with the finish. Timeout, Boston. The largest lead of the night as LeBron James and the Heat have blown this one open. And this has been one impressive, dominant performance. James flips it up left-handed, banks it in. He's got 45. A 25-point lead. The Eastern Conference Finals all tied at 3 games apiece. It's time to head back to Miami. Game 7, do or die. on who gets to play for a championship against the Oklahoma City Thunder. A rough night for Paul Pierce and Boston. Never really made any kind of serious run in the second half. They got it to 10 a couple of times, but every time Miami just pulled away, led by just a magnificent performance from LeBron James, who's with Doris.
LeBron, no player has to play under the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you do. How do you stand and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, you know, I'm glad we was able to get this win and now, you know, force a Game 7.
What is it like knowing that regardless of what happens with the team, the failure rests on your shoulders?
Well, you know, I just go out and just do what I've been taught, and that's to play at a high level and have fun with it. And at the end of the day, I won't regret anything. If I know I played hard and I gave it my all, I won't regret anything, no matter the outcome. And, you know, that's where I've been this whole season.
You exercise some demons in this building, but this is a proud Celtic team. What will it take to beat them in the 7th game?
Well, I mean, it's a championship caliber team, and we're not going to celebrate about this win. We had to win this game. We wanted to win this game. It's a good win for us, but the series is a one-game series now, and it's in our building, so we look forward to the challenge.
Congratulations. It was our pleasure tonight.